Today's world standards are set up so high. You need to have a perfect body, amazing career, satisfying relationship, beautiful family. You need to earn good money, travel the world, have an incredible hobby. And on top of that, you have to be beautiful, feel energetic, intelligent, perfect. No flaws are allowed. Welcome to Holistic Ovaries. I'm Agnese, and every week I post a new video about polycystic ovary syndrome. If you want to learn how to manage your PCOS symptoms, subscribe to my channel. The truth is that you are never going to be enough if you stick to those standards. There will be always someone to whom your beauty is not going to be enough, your intelligence is not going to be enough, your hobby, your family, your career, the way you move, the way you speak, the way you are is not going to be enough. And you know what? You don't have to be enough for everybody. In fact, you don't have to be enough to anybody, because what really matters is that you are enough for yourself. And today I want to share with you how to cultivate kindness and compassion on your journey with PCOS. I know that being a woman with PCOS might make it more challenging to accept yourself because of physical struggles like acne, hair loss, weight gain, belly fat, facial hair, because of mental struggles like anxiety, depression, eating disorder, and negative body image, fears. And because of emotional struggles like infertility, lack of understanding, lack of support, and constantly being ignored. I myself struggle so much to accept my condition. I cannot tell you how many times I look in the mirror and I hated my acne, hated my body, hated myself, and it brought me to tears so many times. This wasn't helping me to get better. It was only making me feel worse about my PCOS, about my body, about myself, about my entire life. I wanted to feel better, but instead I was creating my own misery, and I knew that I have to change something. When I finally realized that I made myself feel unworthy by talking to myself all the hating words, I'm ugly, I'm disgusting, I look horrible, I decided to change my internal dialogue. Your internal dialogue is the way you talk to yourself, and it can have significant impact on your emotional and mental states. So I started to practice positive self-talk. Every time I caught myself talking to myself negatively, I stopped. And I encourage you to do the same. Every time you notice that you are not being nice to yourself, ask, do I really want to talk to myself this way? What kind of benefits it gives me to talk to myself negatively? I start to look at myself like a human being with emotions and feelings that can be hurt. And I didn't want to hurt myself any more than PCOS was already hurting me. Anytime I thought I'm ugly, I was thinking like I would never say that to any woman with PCOS. In fact, to any woman, I would rather tell her, you are beautiful. I know this is painful, but please remember that your acne do not define who you are. And this is the way I started to reframing the negative thoughts into more positive and accepting way. Once I started to be kind to myself, I realized that there are things that I can do to make my life with PCOS a little bit better. First step was to learn about PCOS, about hormones, about menstrual cycle, about women's health in general. I actually went to study mental health and pharmacological medicine, and I wrote my master thesis about psychological treatments for PCOS. But you don't have to go to the university. There are so many free resources about PCOS. There are books, podcasts, websites, YouTube channel like Holistic Ovaries. Just please be cautious about the source where the information comes from. Always do your research and always use your judgment. When you start to understand what PCOS is, what treatments are available, their effectiveness, side effects, what certain hormones make your symptoms worse or better, you will feel more in control of your health. At the moment I knew what is PCOS, I started to make changes to my lifestyle. And I made so many mistakes on my way, and some of them led me to disordered eating habits. Do I regret? Well, maybe some of them, but if I didn't make mistakes, maybe I still wouldn't know what taking care of my health really means to me. Maybe I still wouldn't know how to love and appreciate my body for all the beautiful things that it does for me. And maybe you are trying to conceive, to lose weight, to get rid of acne, or to deal with your anxiety. And maybe you don't see any results. Maybe your symptoms are becoming worse and you feel discouraged and disappointed. You need to know that it's normal to have a setback, make mistakes, and to fail. It does not define who you are. It only shows you that you are trying. In any situation in your life, there are going to be obstacles and challenges, and the way you deal with them is what matters. That's why being kind and compassionate to yourself is so important step towards your PCOS management. I have talked to so many women with PCOS, and you are always so kind and compassionate with me and with any other woman with PCOS. Be that kind human being towards yourself, because you are worth of any self-care, self-acceptance, positive self-talk, self-compassion, and self-love that you can think of. And I am sending you love today. I also have a gift for you. It is a free PDF guide for hormonal testing in PCOS. And you can click in the link below in the box description to receive it. Please support my mission for free education for women with PCOS by commenting, liking, and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.